The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Time for game 2 of the regular season between the Springfield Cardinals and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Matt Milburn, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping into the box, Kramer Robertson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Springfield, the designated hitter, Kramer Robertson.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Edmundo Sosa takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right
here. In now, Kurt Newby hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The right fielder, Ryan Blanchard.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Blanchard. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball that time.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Poisson calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 12, Connor Capel.
Digging in now, Connor Capel, and their runners at the corners now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this will be fouled away. Two and 2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
The set and the 2-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Armenteros is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Alex Fagaldi, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Robert Poisson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Robert Poisson.
Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Grounded to the right, and that is through into right field for a single.
Batting second, the right fielder, Gillen Chavez.
At the plate now, Dylan Thomas, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Poisson on at first, nobody out. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-1 pitch. A double play ball to second. 4. Step on the bag for 1, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Digging in, George Merritt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Runners on the move for second. He pulls this one into right, but the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Eric Peralta.
Now at the plate, Eric Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. A 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Two out with the man at first. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Working for the punch out, and the offering fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Calibrate.
At the plate, Chase Calabwig, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Two men are on with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Into the box now, Nolan Gorman, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
The catcher, Ryan O'Keefe.
Into the box, Brian O'Keefe. Popped him up. Peralta is there. He's got it 1 away.
Batting it, the first baseman, Zach Kirtley.
At the plate, Zach Kirtley. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Thomas is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting 9, the left fielder, Simon Bond.
Digging in, Simon Bond. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and no one will get this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Logan Davidson.
Logan Davidson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
1-0 count. Here it is.
2 balls, no strikes.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
The 3-1 pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this stressful environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So striding forward now, Lázaro Armenteros. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Striding into the box, J.J. Schwartz. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Standing in now, Marcos Brito. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kramer Robertson. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Kramer Robertson.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit out toward second. Right to him. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
Now batting, Edmundo Sosa, a base hit in his first trip. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a one-run lead.
Well, his first home run of the season is a memorable one. As we take a look at it here, you can see that it was 50-50 if it was going to stay fair. But somehow he wills it just enough until, clink, it hits off the foul pole for a homer.
To the plate now Kurt Newby,
the second baseman.
as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he misses 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Ryan Blanchard is on deck. Bases are empty, one man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Thomas is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ryan Blanchard.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Blanchard. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-2. Liner towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Springfield's out in front, 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Robert Poisson.
The shortstop, Robert Poisson.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the right fielder, Dylan Thomas.
So striding in, Dylan Thomas, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kirtley in foul ground, but this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Still 1-2. Pops this one up. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, George Merritt, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball called for strike 2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The batter, the first baseman, Eric Peralta.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Peralta, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. The set and the 2-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blanchard is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Connor Capel.
The center fielder, number 12, Connor Capel.
First offering on its way.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No, inside.
Hopped up. Merritt over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Gorman. He reached on a single in his first try. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Armenteros is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Brian O'Keefe.
So stepping in, Brian O'Keefe. He popped out in his first trip. Pitch on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And that misses 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
We got a full count.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's popped up. Peralta has room in foul territory, and he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Coming to the plate now, Zach Kirtley. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way.
Oh, that's okay.
Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now to the plate, Simon Bond. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there. As a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So now to the plate, Kramer Robertson, as he'll take a look at ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Peralta in foul ground, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Second and third, 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up, and Springfield leads this thing 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and standing in the outfielder, Chase Calabwig.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. Here it comes. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. He is out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Logan Davidson.
Stepping in, Logan Davidson. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
The batter, the left fielder.
Settling in now, Lázaro Armenteros. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Runner at first here, 1 man out.
All
2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0 home. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Taken strike one on the inside corner. To short. Fielded cleanly. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, the second baseman, Kurt Newby.
Striding in once again, Kurt Newby. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
That's
2-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Here it comes, 2-0.
inside, ball 3.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
In now, Ryan Blanchard, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he fouls this one off. From the stretch.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Runners on first with 1 down. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Popped him up. Merritt has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So coming to the plate, Connor Capel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. From the stretch. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, the pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Throw over to the bag. Just keeping him close. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Tanner Anderson is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 53, Tanner Anderson.
At the plate, Nolan Gorman. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Fouled away. Two down, runners at first and second. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. And a relay to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Into the box now, Brian O'Keefe, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate. Usually gets deposited in the seats.
To the plate now, Zach Kirtley, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Nope.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. From the stretch.
That's the ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2.
3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Springfield's out in front, 4-0. Ready now, J.J. Schwartz, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Hey.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Capel is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Marcos Brito.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marcos Brito. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-1 home. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes a left fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
Robert Poisson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
1 strike.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in, Dylan Thomas. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Brito is on his way home. Poisson rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as it's now a 2-run game.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, George Merritt. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. And this will land foul. Here's the 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
So now to the plate, Eric Peralta, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
2-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To 2-2 now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the 3-2. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and Springfield leads this thing 4-2. Ready for another chance? Simon Bond. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken. Strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, the designated hitter, Kramer Robertson.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kramer Robertson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside it, and was able to drive it the other way.
Edmundo Sosa will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Has a look, now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Thomas is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Kurt.
Now at the plate, Kurt Newby. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Chase Calabwe.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Logan Davidson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Davidson. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
The 1-0 home.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Popped him up. Newby moving to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Lazaro Armenteros.
So digging in now, Lazaro Armenteros. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
Two out, nobody on. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, JJ.
Now at the plate, J.J. Schwartz. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back safely. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Blanchard.
For Springfield, the right fielder, Ryan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Brito will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Connor Capel.
Stepping up now, Connor Capel. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's it.
Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike three. Really close pitch.
He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Stepping into the box, Nolan Gorman. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
With a traditional seventh-inning stretch.
Will Latcham gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Will Latcham.
Digging in to try it again. Marcos Brito, a hit in two at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Hit back up the middle. And there's one down now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now in the box, Robert Poisson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw gets him 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Standing in, Dylan Thomas. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. Springfield's out in front, 4-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Brian O'Keefe.
The catcher, Brian O'Keefe.
Now here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the first baseman, Zach Kirtley.
At the plate, Zach Kirtley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time, and it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Into the box now, Simon Bond. First offering on its way. Ball one.
1-0.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here it comes.
Ball 2. I got 2-1 the count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Calabuig will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Patrick Dayton is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Patrick Dayton.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, George Merritt.
George Merritt.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Peralta.
Standing in now, Eric Peralta, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
First things first, here's a throw over. And late reactions, and they got him. At the plate now, Chase Calabuig, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. 1-1 the count now.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
John Fasola is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
Number 23, John Fasola.
Ready once again, Logan Davidson. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
From the stretch. Two out with the man at first. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Next will be the designated hitter, Kramer Robertson. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Kramer Robertson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The 1-1. Hey! And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Brito retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
Standing in, Edmundo Sosa. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Kurt Newby waits on deck. Bases are empty, one man out. High and deep to right center. Thomas is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Kurt Newby.
Into the box, Kurt Newby. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Calabrese is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9, due up in the bottom of inning number 9. And Springfield leads this thing 4-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Lázaro Armenteros. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blanchard is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
The batter, the catcher, J.J. Schwartz.
Striding in, J.J. Schwartz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now that's popped up. Kirkley over to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Marco Brito.
Digging in once again, Marcos Brito. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and they are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4 out save. Job well done.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Springfield Cardinals led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Alex Fagaldi earns his first win of the season. John Fasola records 4 outs on his way to the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Springfield Cardinals, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rockhounds, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.